Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Southern Woods and Waters. Hope you've all had a great Thursday so far. I'm glad to have you all here with us tonight. This weekend is one that we all look forward to all year long, basically, until it comes again, and that is basically the kickoff of the turkey season coming up here for most of the state of Tennessee, and that's going to kick off this weekend with the juvenile hunt. So really looking forward to that. We got lots of young ones that are excited and ready to go this weekend. So to get that going tonight, we're actually going to be taking y'all on a couple of great turkey hunts that we were able to get filmed this past season. We've been so blessed over the last couple of seasons. We've been able to get footage that we can now carry on into the next season. So can't be any more thankful for that. And I've got one of the crews in here tonight that actually helps make that happen a lot for us. So go ahead and pan out here to these guys. I've got my buddy Anthony. Anthony, you haven't been down here with us in a little while.
No,
it's great to have you here tonight, man.
Good to be back.
And man, you know, you asked me could we let Duk come back, and I looked at the calendar. It had been long enough. I was like,
well,
I guess
we had to get a judge's order to let it out to come up here.
And Roger McMullen, thank you so much for taking the time to drive these guys all the way down here, because I know it was a trip.
It was a trip.
It was a trip.
You'll need counseling after this trip, I promise.
You might need it, but guys, we've got a couple of hunts that we're going to be taking you on, and one of those is going to be Duk and Anthony, and Duk's the one behind the gun here, and that's the hunt we're going to go over to first. And y'all are down in the Hatchie River area, and y'all had a great hunt, but it's going to go into 2 different days here, and one part that didn't make it to the camera because it wasn't recording at the time, didn't get to get put on there. So when the first day ends, it was because what happened, Duk?
Well, you see what happened was, Brandon, what happened was,
I'd rather tell it.
all I can say is everybody in the state of Tennessee saw it because it was live on Facebook when it happened.
That's right. We weren't able to run it, but Anthony, the birds are coming and gobbling, and somebody accidentally dropped the camera.
I was trying to film with 2 devices, one in each hand, and we was on a real steep slope dropping right off to the bottom, and all the birds, they wasn't, you know, I guess straight line, that what, 25 yards max? All they had to do is walk around the edge of that bluff where we could see them. And I was kind of repositioning my butt, and I dropped the camera, and I still had one on, and I turned around and looked at Duk, and I felt like I was a little kid fixing to get a belt right there in the bottom.
The thing about it was, Brandon, was that in the show, when y'all watched it, y'all will notice that the scene where we walking into the woods and I squat down and Anthony gets down next to me, the birds are so loud and vocal. They were so close. And we don't have no microphones, you know, no big fancy setups. We're just using regular handheld, you know, video recorders. And the birds, they were right there. Just couldn't see them. Dummy drops the camera.
Let's go on over and get this hunt started. I'm already ready to get it going.
I don't know if y'all heard that just then, but we got 2 hammering down here. What, 175 yards, Duk? At least. Probably about 175 yards away. And we got 2 more gobbling. One about just to our right and one behind us. They on fire this morning. They on fire this morning. So maybe the Duk man's gonna tag out. Hopefully we'll show it to you here shortly. That sound never gets old, does it? That's the most gobbling I heard this year so far. Man.
got it on film.
You've got to be joking. Dude.
I'm telling you, Duck.
Dude, did you really just see what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The gobble call works, don't it, Duck? Tell the truth.
I have never in my wildest dreams. Y'all, listen to what I'm telling y'all. We have sat here all morning and not heard a peep.
Heard that one gobbler way off.
I thought you were playing with me, dude. I swear I thought you was getting me back for that one bird I did kill.
I know.
Hey, give it here on that third one. That's a tag out right there, y'all.
I know.
That's the third bird.
He was walking right there at 10 yards, man.
Well, I shot him at maybe 10.
That's probably 12 right there.
If 12. Oh, my God. Yeah. This, I can't even talk about it right now.
Holy crap.
This is really just...
Hey, man, Duck.
This blows my mind, y'all.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, folks, if you're not running trail cameras,
yes.
You know, everybody says you can pattern deer, which you can. So we had these turkeys patterned.
Every year is faithful. I'm going to keep cameras on these main trails. And this morning with the dew on the ground, the birds are going to walk where it's dry. They're not going to go through them wet ground.
And that's what I've been preaching all day, too.
He's flopping in front of that camera. I can't wait to pull that trail camera. God, dude, that is crazy.
Congrats, brother.
Appreciate it, man. Look, dude, hey. Oh, I can sleep in tomorrow morning.
We heard one bird gobbling over here to the left on the other farm, probably, 800 yards away, Duck, probably.
Oh, yeah, he was far.
And hadn't heard another bird. And then this one slipped right in on us. And you thought I know you thought I was
you were
kidding.
playing with me, bro.
When I kept going right behind that tree, I didn't know if you ever even saw it till he come out past the tree.
I didn't know because he was right at the tree. And
yeah, I know.
Stuck his head. I was like, oh, that man, you wasn't playing on that one, bro. Wow, this is sick. This is sick.
Too cool. Hello, everybody. Anthony Landreth here with Southern Woods and Waters.
And I'm Duk Madere. Everybody knows me as Duck with D3 Outdoors in Southern Woods and Water.
And you can see what Duck just did. This makes Duck 6th day to turkey hunt this year. And Duck, this is your 4th bird.
4th bird. One in Texas, a Rio. I got it up with Ike Morrison over at the Rockin' Arrow Ranch in Texas. I just tagged out my 3rd bird here in West Tennessee. And let me tell y'all, man, what a feeling it is. It's awesome.
We were sitting there, we heard a bird gobbling over here about 800 yards. And I clucked and yelped one time, but I've gobbled 4 different times on a gobble tube. I've killed more and seen more birds this year, Duck, using a gobble tube than I ever have.
Yeah.
And I know you have too.
Yep, exactly.
But we was sitting there, and this bird come walking up beside us at about 8 yards. And it walked right up here and turned in this gap. This makes, 3 or 4 birds has been killed in this gap right here.
What? This is like, I call this Death Valley.
It is.
This is the Death Walk.
Sure
Or we should call it the Green Mile. That's the new name. We're going to call this, that spot's going to be called the Green Mile.
I tell you what, it is awesome. Well, folks, this is going to wrap us up. I may try to go tomorrow and help my buddy Hoot get one. He's hunting on my farm in Hardman County right now. But, Duck, we've had an awesome season, brother.
I can finally say it. Season's over now,
It
right?
sure is. It sure is.
I've always finished deer season by saying we ain't done yet.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
done. I'm done now.
That's right. All right, we got to go gather up some blinds and some chairs. And we're looking forward to turkey season 2022 already.
Deer season's on the way.
That's right. So we'll see y'all later with some
All right,
more
y'all.
Southern Woods and Waters.
All right, guys, it's time for this week's Wild Game Forecast. It's being sponsored by our friends over at Wilson Bacon Trust. You guys can stop in and see them at one of 29 Middle Tennessee locations. Let them take care of all your banking and financial needs, and be sure to tell them thank you for all they do for us here at the show. All right, guys, we got a report for you tonight from over on Percy Priest Lake. Daniel, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man.
All right.
I tell you what, you guys have been, last time Dad and I fished with you a couple weeks ago, you were doing a lot of crappie fishing, doing great, and you said the hybrid had slowed down a little bit, but it don't look like that's the case anymore.
No, they've grouped back up now that our water is kind of, they got it back down the winter pool, and they're in big numbers. We're not just seeing fish, we're seeing tons of fish. And They all seem to be staying in that same area, in that Long Hunter, Bryant's Grove area, so they're really not hard to locate. And the birds have really been helping us catch fish. The pelicans are working early. The loons, I mean, it's just pretty neat to be out there on the lake right now with all the wildlife and the fishing the way it is. I mean, we're catching huge numbers and big ones. You know, we had 3 over 10 the other day, and that's just unheard of this time of year for me. So it's pretty neat.
That's a good day, man. Now, how deep has these fish been on average?
Man, they'll get up in 6 or 7 or 8 foot of water right now.
So they're
run
getting on up a little shallow.
I mean, the boat was sitting in 12. One day it was sitting in 25. It's just really wherever they got that bait worked up. You know, when they're up shallow like that, I don't like to use a spoon. I'm using a chartreuse fluke with a swim jig head on it and just kind of slow rolling it. It doesn't get hung up a lot, but boy, it catches big fish. That's
Absolutely.
A big fish bait.
Well, man, if somebody wants to get out on the boat with you, how can they contact you?
Well, they can call me at 615-806-0814, or they can just go to the website at the Real Deal Guide Service, and man, I'll get them on the lake and put them on some fishing.
Absolutely, man. Well, we appreciate the report tonight. Have a good one, man.
Hey, buddy. Y'all have a good night. Thanks.
All right, we want to remind y'all to keep up with us on Facebook. We'll give y'all updates while we're out this weekend with the youth hunting. I think just about every one of us up here is going to have one out this weekend, so really looking forward to that. And we also want to remind you to check us out at swwtv.com. We're going to get ready to take a quick break. We'll be right back with this week's Pictures of the Week and some more Southern Woods and Waters.